Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sikeston Fieldhouse for the 15th annual SEMO Conference Tournament. Our final game of the night is the third place matchup between the Poplar Bluff Mules and the Sikeston Bulldogs. Sikeston will be the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, and here is their starting lineup. 5'11" senior, number 1, Vashon Upchurch. 6'5" junior, number 3, Cleo Taylor. 6'1" senior, number 4, Lontez McClinton. 6'1" senior, number 22, Leroy Atkins. 6'2" senior, number 30, Heath McCain. The Bulldogs are coached by Greg Hollifield. And here's the starting lineup for the Poplar Bluff Mules. 5'7" junior, number 1, Darian Webb. 5'9" senior, number 2, Darian Combs. 5'11" senior, number 13, Joseph Hardiman. 6' senior, number 14, Chance Campbell. 6'2" sophomore, number 15, Jaredon Young. The Mules are coached by Will Durden. Officials for tonight's game, Tim Harmon, Lloyd Rice, and Jay Piles.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this third place matchup between the number 6 seed, the Sikeston Bulldogs, and the number 8 seed, the Poplar Bluff Mules. Sikeston will be the visiting team on the scoreboard here tonight. They still sit on their home bench, but the Bulldogs will be the visiting team as we get set to tip this third place matchup off. I'm Chris Hotchkiss alongside my partner for all the Sikeston games, Jeff Williams. And a turnover right off the bat by the Bulldogs. Not the way you wanted to start. And we're going to get a travel. And the Mules are going to give it right back.
Right here at the beginning, you see Poplar Bluff picking up full court pressure defense. Man-to-man, full court.
Lontez McClinton going to run the point on this first possession. Loses control. Sikeston has set up the offense now. Leroy Atkins had 20 last night for the Bulldogs. That shot was off to the right, but tracked down by Cleo. Leroy cut off, kicks it back out. Webb a come out on Upchurch. Poplar Bluff likes to get after you defensively. They'll pressure you full court, make you work. Atkins hit the side of the backboard on that shot. Off the mark. Here comes Poplar Bluff. They beat the Bulldogs down the floor but couldn't convert. Combs left it a little short. Back comes Sikeston and count the bucket and the foul as Leroy Atkins took it hard to the rim.
Yeah, nice job by Leroy. Driving hard to the basket, picking up the foul, making the bucket. See if he can convert this three-point play.
And Leroy able to knock it down. Sikeston leads it 3-0 here early. First quarter action. Glad you're with us here. Your home for the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament. This is the 15th annual tournament. Hardiman got loose on the backside for an easy transition bucket. Upchurch couldn't get the floater to go. Taylor with the follow wouldn't go, and finally cleared by Young. Webb wants to run. Good ball movement by the Mules. 3 ball off the mark. Taylor clears. McClinton airballed that 3. Sikeston still clinging to a 1-point lead, 3-2. And Hardiman's 3 will give Poplar Bluff their first lead of the ball game.
You see the tempo that Poplar Bluff wants to play at. They want to get it and go. Bulldogs are wanting to slow it down just a little bit.
And we're going to get a reach-in foul. Foul on the Mules, Chance Campbell, his first. That's the first on Campbell. Hey, we got the email up and going, webcast at sikestonr6.org. If you want to shoot us an email, webcast at sikestonr6.org. And a hold out front on Young. A little too aggressive out front. That's the third team foul in the first 2.5 minutes here against Poplar Bluff. Taylor couldn't finish, got his own rebound, couldn't get that one to go. He's had a couple of good looks, has Taylor, but just haven't been able to get him to go down.
Yeah, he's backing away from contact. He's got to go up strong.
And a bump out front on Upchurch. That's going to be the first on him. First team foul against Sikeston. First substitutions of the game for the Bulldogs. Thornsboro and Beard check in for Coach Hollifield. Chance Campbell will check back in and give Young a quick breather. Long range three, off the mark. But a long rebound comes to Poplar Bluff. Sikeston doesn't need to give these second and third opportunities. Went off of a Bulldog and it'll stay with Poplar Bluff.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Chris. Bulldogs have to do a better job on the defensive end as far as rebounding. Cannot give up the second and third opportunities.
Jeremy Gravitt's still watching. Hey, we've talked about Go SEMO Fiber. That's how he's watching this tournament. Lloyd Rice, who is an official of this game, as a corner three goes in for Chance Campbell. Go SEMO Fiber on that local 95 channel. They do a great job of providing you all kinds of good high school action as Lontez McClinton gets his first bucket of the game. Glad they've been with us and able to hook onto our stream and provide to all their subscribers. Thornborough up ahead to Leroy. He'll spot up from long range and get it to go. He likes that spot right there.
That's his spot.
Leroy.
Yeah. He's hit a couple from there here in the tournament.
Bulldogs tie it up, 8-8. McClinton high with the board. He'll look to slow it down a little here now. Will Lontez. Fall away jumper, left short. Beard with the rebound. Putback wouldn't go. McClinton's follow, count the bucket and the foul. I think they're going to get Brummett on the foul. They will.
That's his first team foul. Number 4.
Adrian Smith will check in for the Bulldogs. First time he's been in the game. D. Blackman set the check in for McClinton if he can knock this free throw down. Three ball, good for Rivers. Poplar Bluff starting to heat up a little bit here now from three. That's their third three of the game. They had 11 threes last night and lost.
It's a lot of threes in the game.
It is. They played a tough Notre Dame squad. We're going to get a foul on the floor. And that's going to be the second on Brummett. So back-to-back fouls on Brummett. And Coach Durden will get him out.
15 foul on Bluff already, so that's something to watch.
Good point. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter already with 5 team fouls. Cleo Taylor kind of short-armed that one. Couldn't get it to go down. And Upchurch is going to pick up his second. He's going to have to Be careful. He'll take a seat. Heath McCain will come in for him. Baseline jumper off the mark. D. Blackman to clear the board. They'll get out on Leroy out there. They know he's got that really good range. Smith's three, a little too hard. Long rebound, but they're going to say that Cleo got the loose ball foul on the rebound.
Foul on the ball, Cleo Taylor. That's his first. Team foul number 3.
11-10's our score. Bluff leads it. 2:29 left. First quarter action. This is the third place game of the SEMO Conference Tournament. Glad you're here with us.
It's been a good tournament, hasn't it, Chris?
It has been. You know, a little different with 50% capacity as a turnover gives it back to the Bulldogs. So that's made it a little different. You know, only 50%. And last night was probably our best crowd of the tournament. Still, they did not get up to the 50% last night. It was close. I talked to Sikeston Athletic Director Andy McGill. They still had some tickets they could have sold last night, but it was the best crowd.
It's been a very competitive tournament. A lot of close games, good action.
Greg Krokstrom, he's tuned in watching us. He's staying safe at home. Good to hear from you, Croak. Hadn't got to talk to him in a while. Blackman to take a seat. 2:04 left. Bulldogs trail by 1. Officials are going over and checking on something at the head table. Not sure what they're talking about.
They were checking the possession arrow for some reason. Maybe it was pointing the wrong direction.
Nevertheless, it's Bluff basketball after they get that sorted out. Rivers will take it hard, but dumps it off to Rivers to Rivers. Gage Rivers to Gavin Rivers. Corner three by Heath McCain. Shot it too hard.
McCain can knock down that shot. He just hasn't found his rhythm here early in the season. I've seen him knock down that shot one after another. He'll find it.
Sikeston with the ball, trailing by 3. Atkins rattled that one home. Pulled up just inside the free throw line and got that one to go down. Quickly back is Hardiman. And they're going to lose it out of bounds, will Bluff. And Sikeston can try to regain the lead here with a 1:22 left in this first quarter. Lisa James watching from home. Coach James, she's one of the girls softball coaches. Appreciate her. She's a big supporter of Bulldog basketball and all Bulldog athletics. And a bucket for McClinton. He bullies his way in there to get that 2.
It's a big point guard right there, Chris. Montez is a...
That one off the mark. But the follow was good.
Who scored that?
Darian Webb scored it. Inside a minute here. Sikeston trails 15-14. McClinton couldn't get the bucket, but he got fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
Team foul number 6. Montez McClinton to the line, shooting 2.
3 new Bluff players coming into the game.
Montez has 6 points this first quarter. Let's see if he can add to it.
He's missed the first one. He'll get a second.
He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Harold Myrick watching from home. Good to hear from you, Harold. Jeff, I hear he's singing Sunday. Is that right?
He's putting on a little mini concert Sunday morning.
That boy can sing. He can't sing, he can sing.
Kind of disappointed he didn't ask me to back him up.
He didn't ask me either, so don't feel bad. And a turnover. And Sikeston gets it right back. Dillon over to Popes, who came in, and he steps into one. Now, they'll say it was a 2. I thought it was a 3, but they'll say it was a 2-point basket. 17-15, and now we get a reach in. I think they're going to get Dylon Turner. It is going to be on Turner. That's his first. Poplar Bluff trails 17-15. 12 and a half seconds left. See what they want to do with this last possession. Coach Durden calling out what he wants here. They're probably trying to get somebody free for 3. And they do at the buzzer, in and out, no good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Sikeston leads it 17-15. Back after this 60-second break, you're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Williams back here as we start second quarter action. It'll be Bulldog basketball and the 2-point lead.
Chris, I heard from Brad Friday.
Brad, big Bulldog supporter. He watches a lot up from Kokomo, Indiana. Tough shot by McClinton, and he got it to go. Boy, that's a 17-foot jump shot. That's tough. Open 3, good for Campbell. You don't want Campbell to get hot if you're a Bulldog fan.
Campbell's second 3 of the night.
Atkins trying to answer back, couldn't, and they're going to get Beard on the loose ball foul. That's the first on Carson. 15 foul against Sikeston. Campbell over to Rivers. Nice dump down to Hardiman, who got it.
You got to like the way Poplar Bluff's moving the ball, Chris. Passing around, drive to the basket, they dump it off. They're doing a nice job.
Leroy couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Bluff. They want to push it. They've got numbers. Ahead to Campbell. Couldn't get it to go. Follow. Rolls around on the rim and finally goes through for Young. Little run here by Bluff, and they've got a 4-point lead, 22-19. Pope's cut off. He'll hand it off to McClinton. We got a good one here in this third-place game. Just over 6 minutes left in this first half. And we're going to get a charge call against McClinton. So wave off the basket. And a charge on McClinton instead. That's his first.
Atkins will be going to the line, shooting 2.
They're going to get Rivers. It's Gage Rivers.
7th team foul on Poplar Bluff.
Leroy got the first. He'll get the second. Jeff, how many's Leroy got here? Early second quarter
If he
action.
makes this free throw, he will have double digits. He's at 9 right now.
He had 20. I think it was 20 he finished with last night in
He
the
had
game.
20. 23, I believe, the first round.
Lead the way for the Bulldogs. Didn't get it, so he's still at single digits at 9. Rivers wants to push it. Dumps it off to Young. Couldn't get it to go. Long rebound. Comes out to Campbell. You better get on him. Campbell will shoot it. Nice look inside to Young for the easy bucket.
That is something Rivers does really well, is finding his open teammate underneath the basket. He penetrates, and then he either kicks it out for the 3, or he finds his post player on the inside.
Long range 3 off the mark there for Leroy. Hardiman with the transition bucket, and Coach Hollifield wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:20 left in the first half. Bluff leads it 26-20. Sikeston with the ball, down 6. Heath McCain spots up for 3, off the mark. Long rebound, though, into the hands of Sikeston. Leroy will pull it from there. We've seen him do it. They were looking inside for Beard, couldn't get it into him. Forced it in there, and Young stole it. Tipped away by Sikeston. 30-second timeout by Coach Durden. We'll keep it right here. 26-20, 4:44 left in this first half. Jeff, I know it was late in the first game when myself and Jeff Limbaugh were talking about this, so I know you weren't listening to us because you were already getting ready to come up here. But talked to Coach Andy McGill right before the start of that first game tonight, and Misha released it out. Well, at least he got it in email, so I'm sure they've released it out that tomorrow morning is when the district assignments come out in winter sports basketball, so we'll get those assignments. But they released that in the postseason there is not going to be a host site this year. It's going to be at the higher seed is going to host the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so no host site for district tournaments this year.
It's not predetermined. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yeah. So if Sikeston's a 1 seed or a 2 seed, they'll host in the they'll host in the first round. And let's say that if they're a 2 and somebody else is a 1 in the championship, then they're going to be on the road at that team's place.
And it's going to continue that way throughout the bracket.
Well, it just like it kind of does in football, because when you get to sectional and quarterfinal, it's kind of hard to do the top seed because you're not really seeded at that point. It's going to go to how many games you've hosted.
Gotcha.
So it may go back and forth. You may host in the sectionals and have to go on the road in the quarterfinals or vice versa. So that's an interesting little twist to this 2020 basketball season. 3 ball off the mark. Pope's high with the rebound.
It's going to be interesting to see those district assignments.
And he also did say that it is up to the district committee. They can choose to have the championship game at a neutral site.
Okay.
But only the championship game. So, if you're the number 1 seed, hey, no, we're not voting to have it at a neutral site. We're going with the higher seed, right?
That's right.
That's what you're going to say. 2 free throws coming up here for Young. Cleo Taylor picks up his second. Hey, Rod Anderson watching. Rod appreciates the coverage. Good to hear from you, Rod.
Rod is a big Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Hey, I'm a Chiefs fan.
Me too.
I've never really had much of an NFL team. I like college sports honestly better than most professional sports. But once the Rams moved away, I wasn't a Rams fan per se. But once they moved away, I was kind of like, I got to root for somebody in our area.
Sure.
So why not the Chiefs? And it's going to be with Sikeston as they got the bucket and then the steal, and we're going to get a foul against Poplar Bluff and a 1-and-1 coming up here for Leroy Atkins. It also helps that I've got Patrick Mahomes as my fantasy quarterback, so I'm in a keeper league. I don't think I'm getting rid of him for a while.
Not going to trade him?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll keep him. Leroy able to knock down that first free throw, so he'll get another one. That's a 4-point trip down on the other end for the Bulldogs now. They cut it in half, 28-24. And another turnover. And Sikeston looks to cut it down even more. Leroy couldn't finish, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Sikeston.
Poplar Bluff section didn't like that call down there. Thought it went off a Bulldog player.
Way on the other end of the court from us. Carson Beard had his shot blocked out of bounds. 28-24, 3:20 left here. First half action. It's been a good 3rd and 4th place matchup here. Popes a drive in, kick it out. McClinton got it to go. I thought Popes was going to pull up from the free throw line, but he was unselfish and found Lontez open over on that wing.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Tylen Popes.
It was.
He could have taken that shot very easily, but he saw McClinton over there for the open 3.
And Hardiman couldn't get the bucket, but he got the foul. He's going to get 2 free throws coming up. That's 2 on McClinton. 8th team foul against Sikeston. Yeah, we talked, those. You said how it's going to be interesting with those district assignments coming out. It will be. Basketball added a class, correct?
Six classes.
6 classes. So you've got, a 6th class in basketball this year. Plus you've got that championship factor.
Yes.
Be interesting to see how it affects teams. Look at a team like Notre Dame who made it to the Final Four last year. They're part of that championship factor, being a private school. How will it affect them? And going to that 6th class. So, yeah. I'm ready to see that tomorrow morning. I guess you don't have any insight to that, right?
I don't.
Okay.
But I bet I'll find out real quick tomorrow morning.
I bet you will. You probably let me know too, right?
I might.
Good take on the end by Gage Rivers. He went coast to coast.
Really impressed with Gage Rivers, Chris. He does a nice job. Very quick. Finds his open teammates.
4-point lead here for Bluff. inside 2.5 minutes. Good ball movement there. Blackman kick it out. Baseline jumper. Good. Carson Beard.
Carson Beard, first points of the night. That was a nice shot there on the baseline.
6'5" junior Beard for Coach Hollifield. Campbell, he's a shooter. Beard a flash out on him. I was just getting ready to say, good ball movement by Bluff, and then they throw it into the front row. Thornborough needs some help. Gets it over to Leroy. Leroy back it back out. Dillon kicks it out and couldn't connect with Popst. It'll go out of bounds, and a turnover gives it back to the Mules. $1:40 left in this first half. Poplar Bluff leads Sikeston 31-29.
It's been a good one so far.
Sure has. You would expect nothing with these two teams. Sikeston trying to keep that win streak against Poplar Bluff. The Bulldogs have won 14 straight against Poplar Bluff.
It's hard to believe,
isn't it? That they've won 14 straight against Poplar Bluff all the way back to the 08 season. We were talking about that off air earlier tonight. Tough shot for Leroy, falling away. And he's going to get 2 free throws.
Foul on the Mules, Chance Campbell.
That's going to be on Campbell. That's number 2 on him.
Leroy has 11 so far in the game.
Make it 12 after that free throw.
He's 5 out of 6 from the free throw line.
And he got both of them. First foul on Blackman. Seems like it's been a while since we've been tied, isn't it?
Yeah, early in the ball game we were tied, but Sikeston has clawed back into this game, tied it up. Gage Rivers, 5'10" junior.
Too hard on that first free throw. Good job by Thornborough getting that board. He leads the break. Couldn't get it to go. He felt some contact. Thought he was going to get the foul call. Didn't get it. And Rivers gets the and one back on the other end. Coach Hollifield wasn't happy with that. He wanted the foul on the other end. Didn't get it. And then it went against him on his own end.
Now on the free throw line, shooting 1.
Free throw good by Rivers. Completes a 3-point play. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Mules and stay with Sikeston. McCain to Atkins. Sikeston trails by 3. And we're going to get a foul on Beard on a pick play. Maybe got some blood on his uniform or something down there. You're going to get a player substitution in. It'll be Bluff basketball after that foul on Beard. Just over 30 seconds left. I wonder if Poplar Bluff's going to try to hold for the last shot. Nope. They're going to attack the bucket. Now kick it back out to Campbell, who's open. That's a big three to double the lead up. So after being tied 31 apiece, little 6-0 run here late by Poplar Bluff. Beard, long-range jumper, wouldn't go. And count the bucket and the foul. Sikeston couldn't clear the rebound. And this is the way that Bluff wanted to end this first half, not the way the Bulldogs wanted to end it.
I tell you, Poplar Bluff can go in these type of spurts right here, and you saw it. Went from 31 to now 39. We'll see if it's going to be 40, and it is.
And that'll bring us to the end of the half. Poplar Bluff leads Sikeston 40-31. Back after this break at halftime. When we come back, Jeff will have first half stats. You're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Williams back here at the half. Poplar Bluff leads Sikeston 40-31. Here's Jeff with the first half stats.
Let's go through the stats for Poplar Bluff. Webb has 5 points. Gavin Rivers with 5. Gage Rivers with 5. Joseph Hardiman with 10. Campbell's knocked down 3 threes, and he has another bucket. He has 11. And Young has 4, total of 40 points. And the Poplar Bluff Mules are 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. For the Sikeston Bulldogs, Upchurch has 2. Lontez McClinton with 12. Leroy Atkins 13. Tylen Popes has a bucket, and so does Carson Beard. Bulldogs are 7 out of 10 from the free throw line, total of 31 points.
Hey, shout out to Adam Beidler. Adam is at home watching. He's always tuned in to Bulldog basketball. We appreciate you tuning in, Adam, and supporting the Bulldogs. We know Adam is a huge Sikeston fan. It's always good. I've enjoyed hanging out with Adam up here over the years and talking not only hoops but everything else. We'll sit up here, and me and Adam, and we'll discuss all different kinds of things. Glad to have him tuned in with us. Poplar Bluff went on a 9-0 run to end that first half. Sikeston had tied it up 31-31 and then let it get away from them in that last minute or so. And Bluff enjoys this 9-point lead. McClinton looking for some help, but is back to the bucket. Upchurch, floater, got it.
Nice move for Bashan Upchurch.
His second bucket of the game. And Sikeston forces a turnover. Upchurch to Adkins, long range 3, in and out, no good. McClinton got high, couldn't corral it. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Mule basketball. That would have been big if Leroy could have knocked that 3 down. Long range 3, good for Webb.
Poplar Bluff has a couple guys that can knock it down from the outside, one being Webb, Campbell's another.
43-33, biggest lead of the game for the Mules. They're trying to bring home third place in this tournament as an 8 seed. McClinton, his 3, in and out, no good. And a turnover by the Mules gives it back to Sikeston.
Chris, would you say Poplar Bluff's very similar to New Madrid?
They are. Lontez kicks it over to Leroy for the 3. That was good dribble penetration by Lontez. Drew the defense in, kicked it out to Leroy, who knocked it down.
Atkins' second 3 of the night.
Need him to get hot. Do the Bulldogs. Campbell's 3, couldn't answer back, but they get the rebound. Inside to Young for the bucket. Good take by Upchurch for the bucket. (45-38). Runner by Webb wouldn't go. And they're going to get a stoppage in play. As I don't know if Lantes took something inadvertent up to a head. He's holding his forehead, so they're going to stop play and let him come off.
Trainer's going to take a look at him. May have got poked in the eye.
Could have. Hadn't taken his hands off his forehead yet. Heath McCain a spot up for three, left it short. But a rebound goes into D. Blackman's hands. Saved by Poplar Bluff, and we're going to get a push on Atkins.
You'd like to have seen Blackman take that up right there, Chris.
I don't think he realized that he was right there and he was open. He immediately looked to kick that back out. I think I'm right with you. I wanted Blackman to take that up. It's going to go off Sikeston to stay with Poplar Bluff. Free throw lane jumper, not good. Follow wouldn't go. Taylor finally gets up and clears.
Something Taylor's got to get more aggressive this game.
No doubt. And a turnover by the Bulldogs gives it right back. And a two-hand jam by Hardiman. And Bluff leads it 47-38. Coach Hollifield imploring his team to pick up the pace. Taylor, nice turn.
Another offensive rebound by the Mules.
Couldn't get it to go. Gets another chance. Taylor blocks that. And Upchurch is going to be fouled by Hardiman. And Coach Hollifield wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 3:40 left in the third quarter. Poplar Bluff leads Sikeston 47-40. McClinton looked to trigger it in for the Bulldogs.
Good defensive pressure by Poplar Bluff. Almost got a 5-second call over there.
Yeah, it was close. Coach Hollifield was thinking about burning another timeout. He didn't want to, and he didn't end up have to. Tough runner there by McClinton. Got that one to go. He's had a good game for the Bulldogs.
McClinton has 14.
Brummett on the baseline, got it.
It's Brummett's first points of the game.
Taylor pulls up for three. Back-to-back games, and he's knocked down threes for Cleo Taylor.
I've seen a couple of early season workouts, Chris, where Cleo was knocking down the outside shot, so that's something that he's been working on.
And he gets the steal here. Sikeston's cut it down to 4. They can get it even less right here. And we're going to get a block on Webb.
See what kind of out-of-bounds play the Bulldogs run here.
Knocked out of bounds by Hardeman, and to stay right here under us. Thornborough back out to Taylor, same spot he just hit one. Could not get that one to go down though. 230 left here, and Young beat everybody down the floor for the easy two. (51-45). Poplar Bluff leads it. Atkins pull up for three, in and out, no good. Webb controls that board. Wraparound shot for Campbell. And 2 free throws coming up for Leroy.
Back and forth action in this one.
It is. Little different than the consolation championship game, right?
It's 14-11 at halftime for that consolation game.
Little short for Leroy. See if Leroy can knock down the second. It's going to stay right here with Sikeston as it went out of bounds on Bluff on the loose ball. Fall away three off the mark. Taylor with the board. Spin move. Couldn't get it to go. And it'll be Bluff basketball. Bluff running the floor on that fast break. Hardeman knocks it away. Atkins trying to leak out behind the defense. 55-45, so Sykes can cut it back down, and then just like they did in the first half, Bluff goes on a run. 90 seconds left in this third quarter. Leroy, floater. Hardeman with the board. And 2 free throws coming up on the other end for Campbell. It's been a good one here in this third, fourth place matchup. That's the first foul on Popst.
Campbell's had a nice game so far. He's up to 13. Make it 14.
Matches his number, does Campbell. Couldn't connect on the second. And McClinton had his shot blocked. The pass was just off just a little bit. He kind of got up in the air awkward. And a foul on the floor is going to go against Taylor.
Foul on the ball, Cleo Taylor. That's his third. Team foul number 3.
That's 3 on Taylor. Campbell, spot up for 3, got that to go.
Too good of a shooter to give him that much space.
59-45. This Bluff lead has ballooned up here in the latter part of this third quarter. Upchurch splits a double team and then finishes with the left. Blocked from behind by McCain. Heath spot up for that three, off the mark. Counts a bucket and the foul, Cleo Taylor.
Yeah, nice look by Dylon Turner to find Taylor underneath.
See if he can complete the three-point play.
Taylor has 7 points this quarter.
Couldn't get that one to go. Campbell, open three again. Got to get a hand in his face, don't you?
You bet.
Long range three for Hardiman at the buzzer. Almost knocked it down, but he couldn't get it to go. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Poplar Bluff leads it 59-49. Back after this 60-second break. You're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV.
Wait.
Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Williams back here. We start fourth quarter action. Poplar Bluff trying to take home third place in the SEMO Conference Tournament. They're 8 minutes away from doing that. And we're going to get a hand check out front on Dylon Turner. Jeff, we've talked about how well Poplar Bluff has shot. How many threes they have in this game?
7 threes, and 4 of those 7 are by Campbell.
Wow. And a block by Cleo Taylor. That's going to be 4 on him. I'm not going to comment on the call.
Carson Beard gives up off the bench. He's going to have to give Taylor a few minutes to come over here. And
free throw good by Combs. He'll get a second one.
Combs' first point of the game.
Nice dump off by McClinton. The Beard couldn't connect though. Lantes put back, wouldn't go. But he'll get 2 more free throws. Will the senior.
Foul on the Mules, Darian Combs, his first. Team foul number 5. Lantes McClinton on the line, shooting 2.
Lantes rattles home the first free throw.
McClinton has 15 points in the game.
Good night for him. Couldn't get the second. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs as it goes out of bounds off Poplar Bluff. Floater, left short. Beards follow good though. Good job by Carson Beard, 6'5" junior. Three ball off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Rivers, who got the wraparound shot to go. 63-52. Heath McCain couldn't kiss that one in off the glass. And Campbell converts on the other end. Poplar Bluff will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:43 left in the game. Bluff leads at 65-52. McClinton floater from the free throw line off the mark. Upchurch with the putback, but couldn't get it, but he's going to get 2 free throws. 6:29 left. That's going to be the 16th foul against Poplar Bluff.
Upchurch on the line, shooting 2.
Got the second one. Did Upchurch. Mike Wandell checking in from home. He's watching the Bulldogs. He's a big Bulldog supporter, normally here at the games, but he's watching us online for this tournament. Good to hear from him.
Joseph Hardiman on the line, shooting 1.
Joseph Hardiman, 16 points.
Hardiman able to complete the 3-point play. Heath McCain's first bucket of the game, isn't it, Jeff?
It is. Nice little pass by Upchurch.
68-55, Poplar Bluff leads it. Three ball, got it. Poplar Bluff can shoot the 3, folks. We know that. I know they have made double digits in with the 3 ball in 2 games so far in this tournament.
That's their 8th 3 tonight.
Thornborough made the first one. He'll get a second. Dylan's first points of the night. And he got both of them. We need to get him to the free throw line more.
That's right. He looked pretty good.
Coach Hollifield will take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:39 left in the game. Bluff leads at 71-57. Sikeston needs some stops, some turnovers. They want to get back into this one, down 14. Young with the putback. Young's in double figures now for the Mules. High arching shot wouldn't go for Upchurch. Good steal there by Dillon. Tipped it away from behind. Get in there, baby. Couldn't get it to go.
That was a pass.
That was a pass. That's an assist, isn't it?
It is.
That's it. You're going to give him an assist in a book. I agree. Back to 14 now for Poplar Bluff, 73-59. 4:30 and counting here. Upchurch getting on the ground. And Coach Hollifield going to call a timeout. Coach Durden says his player didn't have it. How are you going to give him a timeout? But nonetheless, Coach Hollifield gets a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 4:32 left in the game. Bluff leads at 73-59. Hey, glad you're with us. In the first game tonight, we had the consolation championship game. And Jackson beat Dexter by the score of 42-33. So congratulations to the Jackson Indians on the consolation championship. This is the third place game going on right here. Tomorrow night will be championship game only. A little different schedule with COVID. We had 4 games last Saturday. We're able to spread these games out a little more and limit the seating in here. So at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, Notre Dame and New Madrid County Central will play for the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament Championship. Notre Dame, the 4 seed, and New Madrid, the 7 seed. Should be a good one. Both those teams have played well early season. And the Bulldogs will turn it over coming out of that timeout. Boy, Rivers is quick, isn't he? Kicks it out to Campbell, knocks down another one. That's his fifth 3 of the game. Bluff's got 9 as a team. Campbell has 5 of them.
Been so impressed with Rivers. His ability to drive to the basket, then kick it out to find his open teammate.
Taylor looking for some help. 3, top of the circle, left short by Smith. And here comes Rivers. And he's going to get called for the charge. Coach Durden says that's a good call.
Good play there by Adrian Smith to pick up that charge.
Sure was. Good point.
Team foul number 8.
Tim Reganault, I agree with you. 76-59 is the score. 3:41 left in the game. Bluff trying to win third place here as the 8th seed. 6-8 matchup here for third place. These tournaments are tough to seed early season. And I think Bluff has shown he shouldn't have been the 8th seed in this tournament. 2 free throws coming up for Campbell.
Foul on the Bulldogs, Montez McClinton. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 7.
Hey, Jeff, for those Bulldog fans out there watching, if you hadn't seen it yet, Sikeston got the number 2 seed in the St. Dominic tournament. So the Bulldogs will be the number 2 seed at that Christmas tournament they've been going to for quite a long time now.
Campbell has 23, make that 24 points.
Sikeston will play Luther and St. Charles in the first round on December 28th. Couldn't bank that one home, could McClinton. Three minutes to go here. All Poplar Bluff in this second half. Actually, it was a 9-0 run to end that first half, and Sikeston's never been able to really recover from that 9-0 run.
Yeah, it was 31-31 at one point, Chris.
That 3 ball off the mark, but Campbell with the follow. Sikeston getting beat off the boards. And Bluff knocking down threes. Not a very good recipe for the Bulldogs. Popes looking for some help. Dumps it off to Turner. Taylor, pull up for 3, off the mark, no good. And Webb gets it ahead to Brummett, and he loses it out of bounds. And we'll get a couple of more substitutions. (80-59), Poplar Bluff leads it. Little over 2 minutes left in this matchup. Glad you've been here with us. Hey, those of you on Go SEMO Fiber, they've been streaming the game all week long. Appreciate everybody watching on Lloyd Rice and all his crew down at Go SEMO Fiber, Local 95. That's been a nice addition to the tournament this year.
Sure has.
Trigger it in to Smith. He'll drive baseline. Couldn't get it, but he's got a couple of free throws coming up. Good take there by Adrian Smith.
Foul on the Mules, Nick Brummett, his 4th. Team foul number 9.
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors also that help make these broadcasts possible. If you want tickets for the championship game tomorrow night, they go on sale to the public each and every day for the session that night. Only one game tomorrow night, but they'll go on sale at noon. You can go on Sikeston's website, sikestonr6.org, and then just click on the athletic page or tab or whatever you want to call it, and there'll be a spot there where you can buy them. 50% capacity, so they'll sell about 1,000 of them. This place holds about 2,000. Long range 3, got it. Dylon Turner, his first 3 of the game. Tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with the Mules. Turner got a hand on that one. Three ball, short. Follow wouldn't go. 2 and 3 opportunities. And some free throws coming up for Poplar Bluff.
Chris, I think this SEMO Conference tournament has showed that the regular season is going to be up for grabs.
There's a lot of parity out there, isn't it?
A lot of parity.
You think about Cape Central, the number 1 seed, went 0-2 in the tournament. Nobody, I don't think, would have predicted that going into this. A lot of parity out there in the SEMO Conference this year. Couldn't get the second one. 60 seconds to go here in this third place game. Sikeston has won 14 straight against Poplar Bluff. That streak is going to end here tonight in this third place game.
Foul on the Mules, Jadarius Pig. That's his first. Team foul number 10. Adrian Smith on the line, shooting 2.
2 free throws coming up for Adrian Smith. Couldn't get the first one. He'll get an opportunity for a second one. Couldn't connect on it either. Popes is going to lead the break. And the Bulldogs turn it over and give it right back to the Mules. Long range three off the mark. Couldn't get the bucket, but he got the foul. Did Thornborough. 2 free throws coming up for him.
Foul on the Mules, Cannon Carr. That's his first. Dylan Thornborough on the line, shooting 2.
Got the first one to Dylan. Hey, I said we need to get him to the line, right?
That's right. He's 3 out of 3.
Make it 4 out of 4 with that one. I was hoping you weren't going to jinx him there, Jeff.
I had confidence.
You had confidence in him, so did I. Bluff will pull it out. If Sikeston will let him. Bulldogs are coming out and pressuring. Coach Hollifield says no fouls. And Poplar Bluff will win this third place matchup. Your final 81-65. Congratulations to Poplar Bluff Mules on this third place finish tonight. And Coach Will Durden, Sikeston will finish in 4th place in the tournament. So again, Jackson won the consolation championship earlier. Poplar Bluff takes home 3rd place here for tomorrow night. 6 o'clock here will be the tip. It'll be Notre Dame taking on New Madrid County Central. Should be a good one. Notre Dame, the number 4 seed. New Madrid County Central, the 7 seed. Jeff, you got our finals?
Let's run through the totals here for Poplar Bluff. Webb finished with 8 points. Combs with 2. Gavin Rivers with 5. Gage Rivers with 10. Carr Cannon finished with 1. Then you had Hardiman with a really nice game of 17. And then Campbell with 26 points. I believe he had 5 threes in there. Young with 10, and then Brennett with 2. Total of 81 points for the Mules. For the Bulldogs, Upchurch with 9. Thornborough with 4. All free throws. Taylor with 7. Montez McClinton with 17. Leroy Atkins 16. Adrian Smith with 1 free throw. Heath McCain with a bucket. Tylen Popes knocked down a bucket as well. And then Carson Beard had 4 points, total of 65 for the Bulldogs.
So that'll wrap it up here for tonight. I'd like to thank Mr. Steve Byler and his students. They do a great job with the camera work and everything that goes on here. I'd like to thank Ben Klein, our engineer, up here all week long. For my partner, Jeff Williams, I'm Chris Hotchkiss. Until next time, go Dogs.